Whether it's a lager or an ale, whether it's a stout, light, dark, or pale. If you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews. He's not quite an amateur, not quite a connoisseur, but regardless of the brewer, he's got taste in beer for sure.
You can tell just by his gut, this guy is a bona fide beer nut.
So whether it's a porter or an IPA, whether it's from Europe or the USA, if you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Bueno Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo, so what else could I possibly drink except for Corona Extra, the most famous beer of Mexico and probably one of Mexico's most famous exports and products. There really isn't much to say about Corona. Their website isn't really, they don't have a slogan or a description or whatever. This beer is notorious among beer snobs of just being hated. I was just on Beer Advocate, and the readers and the brothers both gave it a D-. Now, I used to drink Corona all the time when I was, in my younger years, because, you go to a party or whatever, that's just all people drink is Corona with a lime in the neck here. Now, I'm going to drink this two times, two different ways. First of all, it gives me a chance to use my Corona pint glass that I've had for years. I never actually drank Corona. I'm gonna drink half out of the glass, and then I'll drink the other half out of the bottle with the lime in it to see what the difference is. If you hear any noise in the background, it's because I'm watching the Mets-Braves game, and the Mets are up 4-1, and I'm also switching between that and the Yankees-Red Sox game, and the Yankees are up 4-3. Well, it's got a really light straw color, clear, like a white gold, lots and lots of carbonation, no head at all. I probably could have got a head if I poured the whole thing, but what was there was super fizzy. You never really smell this beer because every time you drink Corona and you drink it out of the bottle with a lime, is all you smell and taste is lime. But if you actually take the time to taste and appreciate the beer itself, it's not skunky, but it's very grainy. Kind of smells like corn. Go with Corona Naked, I guess you could call it. Wow, that's just really watery and bland. There's just nothing going on there at all. It's leaving this dry, doughy aftertaste in my mouth. Corona is technically, it's called an American adjunct style lager, which would be right here on the periodic table, along with Budweiser and Coors and Miller. There's really not much difference between them. I'm sure it's made with corn. I'm getting this really kind of off-putting kind of corn taste. Kind of like a toasted corn taste. Tastes like corn on the cob. Getting that really bitter, almost kind of a salty taste on there. I would describe the drinkability as pretty easy though. Mouthfeel is not too bad. It's not soft and smooth, but it's not super harsh either. The taste alone is kind of ruins it for the drinkability. As for the body, it's 4.6% ABV, so that's a pretty light. That's pretty average, for American style lager. Well, out of the bottle, this is so much better because all I'm tasting is wine. So it has this very citrusy, really intense lime taste, but that's because the lime is right here and all the beer is just filtering through it. Kind of has this nice kind of tart crispness in the finish. Really easy to drink though. Sucking down Corona, especially in the summer, it's just it's easier to drink than Budweiser or any of the big three American lagers. getting the lime and the finish there. I mean, it's really all you can taste is lime and some carbonation. You know, no hops, no malts. It's a very watery. It's still watery and rather unflavorful. I hadn't really noticed until now that just how bland and watery this beer is. And to its credit, I mean, I have to admit that Corona is not. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste good. Because I mean, especially when you drink it like this, all you're tasting is water. So there's just really nothing happening here. Especially when you get, you know, all the lime, fruit, you know, residue built up on the neck of the bottle. And it's like, if you like limes, why just cut the middle, man? Just suck on a lime. There's no reason to do that with the beer. So, I mean, you'll experience two entirely different worlds. One drinking it out of the glass with no lime, and then one in the bottle with the lime. Or even drinking it out of the bottle without a lime, you'll notice a difference. So, I mean, I'm not such a beer snob to say that Corona is terrible, as, you know, Beer Advocate and Rate Beer is saying. And it's definitely very drinkable. It's a great party beer. It's expensive, though. But it's only, I mean, it's more or less the same as Bud, Miller, and Coors, and yet it's so much more expensive. So it's just a total gimmick. I don't know how the notion got started that you have to drink this with a lime in there. Although, if you've ever been to Mexico or any of the Latin American countries, they put lime in like everything, food and drink. So Corona in the bottle with lime, I give it a 5. It's the neutral. It's not good, it's not bad. In fact, I mean, nobody really drinks Corona for the delicious taste. They think it's delicious because all they're tasting is lime. Just straight up, you know, naked without any fruit masking it. It's really it's below average. So, you know, I'd probably give it a 3. This is a 5. This is a 3. So we'll compromise and just say Corona in general is a 4. And that's a below average beer. It's definitely drinkable, but it's not enjoyable. Well, thanks for watching, and happy Cinco de Mayo, and stay tuned tomorrow for another Mexican beer review. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.